is requested for your Monday motivation. It's the beginning of a new week. You need this motivation. It's Monday. It's Monday. This is where we get a chance to start things on the right track. I don't care what you did Saturday. I don't care what you did Sunday. Today is Monday. It's time to get back to the grind. This is Monday Motivation here with Remar Review. How are you guys? Are you ready for the motivation for Monday? If you're ready for it, it's coming to you. I am Regina Callion. I have the pleasure of being the NCLEX instructor here at Remar Review. All I do is teach students like yourself how to pass NCLEX, how to be great nurses. And one of the ways that we do this is by motivating you not to give up despite the challenges that are coming. You already know it's going to be challenges this week. Like, that's a given. But how are you going to navigate that situation? Whatever that situation is for you this week, you already know that there's going to be some difficulty, because the road to success in anything is never easy. It's never paved in gold. It is a tough road. It is more actually like a mountain that you have to climb up. And it takes persistence and dedication, and it takes motivation. And I'm here to give it to you guys. Okay. So, hey, the company that I represent has a website. It's remarreview.com. So if you want to find particularly the best NCLEX information ever created, you need to go to that website. Also, we have a lot of other resources. Like, we have a free trial of our program if you want to check it out. We also have our question banks there for those of you who like to do questions, and of course, inspiration and motivation that we like to provide for you all on the website remarreview.com. You may be new here, I don't know, but as it is our custom, part of Motivational Monday is spotlighting the most amazing success stories that we see here at Remar Review. And we're transparent. And that's one thing I love about our community, is that we're all very transparent about the struggles that we're going through. Nobody is pretending that it is an easy, perfect process. It is a very difficult process. So we'd like to pull out students who have overcome tremendous obstacles to motivate you guys to get rid of whatever excuses that you are holding on to about why you're not getting it done. Just about why you're not getting it done. And Monday Motivation is our opportunity to evaluate ourselves, because some people, they don't like to look at themselves and they don't like to criticize themselves. But really, if you want to make progress, you have to be able to analyze yourself and say, I can do better, or I can do more. So when we put up our testimonials from nursing students, it's an opportunity for you to look at yourself and say, what excuses am I letting hold me back from doing this, right? What could I be doing more? Or if this person can do it, which most of our Remar nurses say, they say, if I can do it, you definitely can do it. So we have an amazing testimonial today coming from Nurse Kelly. Nurse Kelly, USRN now. Perfect. Let me tell you, you're looking at a repeat test taker. Some of you guys right now who are watching, you're repeat test takers. You will be considered a repeat test taker. She has been out of school for a significant amount of time. 12 years out of school. 12 years out of school. An international nurse graduate. But also worked full-time. Let me not skip over the fact that she was working full-time, 40 hours a week, while preparing for this exam. Seriously. So every excuse that is possible for why she should not have studied, why she should not have passed, she has cleared them. International graduate, repeat test taker, worked full-time, and she passed her exam in 75 questions. This is what she says. I love it. I want to thank God for this success. All glory and praise belongs to him. Thanks to my fabulous instructor, Regina Callion, for the success. And That's it. That's it right there. Like that could be the Monday motivation today. That's it. Look at this and get there, right? Just get there. The video, everything that you needed to hear today, I just presented in one slide. But because I have more to say, I will continue on with the rest of our Monday motivation. But Nurse Kelly had the pleasure of using my NCLEX review, which turned things around for her. And you got to watch the video. If you didn't get a chance to see the video, make sure you find our video testimonials, because then you can hear it straight from the person's mouth and they can literally themselves transfer their story to you. So we have the video testimonials on the Remar Review YouTube page as well. So check it out. You can hear a lot of our testimonials there, and also the free information that I do. A lot of free nursing NCLEX information is also on that YouTube page. So if you have some spare time, check it out today. But Nurse Kelly used my NCLEX review program, the DVD package. You guys know it. You guys love it. It is a 4-disc, 4-book comprehensive review system. And really, the reason why I created that NCLEX review was because I saw that there was a tremendous need for the information to be presented in a very easy to understand format. Studying for NCLEX is a huge undertaking, and those students who are now the Remar community typically come from a disadvantaged point. All right. And when I say disadvantage, I mean that they were not educated in the United States, or the nursing school that they attended to did not place NCLEX objectives at the priority of the curriculum. It was something else. And that is very common. Nursing schools, sometimes the NCLEX test plan is not the foundation of the curriculum. Sometimes they focus more on skills, or they focus more on theories, and the practical meat and potatoes of nursing is never covered. And so with the Remar review for NCLEX, I make sure that I review the topics that really hold together the crest of nursing practice, right? So I have the diseases, the medications, I incorporate them in a way so that at the end of the program, you're able to not only understand the information, but you can teach it to someone else. And you know, when you teach it to someone else, that you have mastered the information. And so that is my goal with that DVD package. Those of you who are studying with it today see progress. You see your comprehension level going up, just because the information is not there to confuse or overwhelm you. It is there to help you. Literally, that is what the goal was. So Nurse Kelly used that DVD program, and listen, she's been out of school for 12 years. To me, that does not matter. If the information is presented simple enough, you can learn it. I have had people who have not had a nursing background be able to learn from that DVD program. So that is just the testimony of how simple the information is presented to you. Okay, so yes, I love it. She is a Remar nurse now. So our community of educated, professional, licensed nurse have increased, and I know that she will give back. I know that she will give back to all of us who are still waiting to test. So she made a video. So of course we have the gift of, when you pass NCLEX, you tell your story, and you become our testimonial, and we send out the Remar Nurse shirts for all the videos, and we find out your size. We order the shirt. It gets created specially for you, and we send it out. So thank you guys who have been taking a part of the process. Wear the shirts proudly. They are just representative to what we do here. The shirt says, "Hey, Remar nurse, with God, it's possible." And that is because that is something that we truly believe. So this is Monday motivation. Thank you for everyone. The topic for today, without further ado, the topic for today is talk is expensive. You may have heard the saying that talk is cheap. Talk is cheap. I definitely disagree with that. Talk is expensive. And what made me bring this to the forefront of our minds on this week is because a lot of us have the issue of talking all about what our plans are, right? We're telling everybody, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Like Cruella DeVille Carter, which is a very interesting name, says, I passed the NCLEX with Remar for the first time. Where's your video at? Cruella? London, also, you said you passed your NCLEX. I always pause and shout out to the people that come on here, take your time out of your schedule, come in here and tell us that you passed NCLEX. It is majorly important. And I just need people to understand that I don't plan this. When you guys jump on here and disrupt my ranting with your testimonials, I don't plan it, but I love it. So shout out, congratulations. I need to see your video for that testimonial, okay? I'm talking about, you're welcome. I'm talking about talk being expensive. And it's so expensive because the time that we spend talking about our plans actually takes away from us doing the plan, right? It takes away time from us actually doing what it is we said we're going to do. And time is money. So all the time that we are wasting actually transpires to revenue that we are never receiving because we've spent so much time doing the wrong thing. So this week, I want us to be quiet. I want us to be silent. I want us to move in silence this week and focus more on doing some sort of action. Like this week, seriously, don't get stuck doing these things, okay? Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck talking about your problems, going on and on and on about all the problems that you are facing, all the trials that you are facing. Because what I find is really, people don't really care. People, they really don't, but they'll sit there and they'll listen because they are hoping that it will make you feel better. But I'm telling you, we're not doing that this week. Talking all about what we're going to do, okay? And talking about what we are going to become. Those things are important, I think, when they're self-talk and you're motivated, encouraging yourself. But when you waste the energy and time dwelling, especially on the negative things, it hinders you from actually putting something into action. Okay. So I just have this to say for you guys. Turn your words this week, Monday Motivation, turn your words into verbs. And verbs, as we study the English language, we know the verbs correlate all the time with action. All right. So everything that you say you were going to say, everything that you're going to do, I'm going to make a list. I'm going to clean my house. I'm going to do all. Don't say it. Just do it. Just do it. This is a simple principle this week. And actually, I know that you guys might have a lot on your plate. I get that. I know that there's a lot of trials and I know that there's a lot of issues that you guys are facing, but I want you to actually use those things this week, whatever it is, to motivate you to move forward. So if you are struggling with your finances because you can't pay the bills because you don't have money, I need you to motivate yourself with that struggle so that you end up studying for your NCLEX exam. So you end up making it a priority. All right. I want you guys to remember like that complaining really doesn't solve anything. And everybody, all of us, we have a lot on our plates. We have a lot. Our kids are going back to school. We're trying to get ready for our own. Like me, myself, one of the things that I feel like I have an advantage of, and when it comes to other NCLEX reviews. Now, this is just my own personal thing, but I feel like I am very relatable to my community, to the Remar nurses. I feel like I'm extremely relatable to you guys. I have 2 kids. right? I have a 4-year-old and I have a 1-year-old. I'm married. I have a husband. I am a student. I'm always studying. I need to go back to school right now. I have Remar Review. I'm a business owner, right? I have a lot of things on my plate and I don't have time. I don't have time to waste. I have to make sure that all of my actions are intentional. So everything that I'm doing gets me to a place further along so that I have more time to spend with my kids. You guys know exactly where I am. I'm not talking to you guys from a higher up place. I'm right there with you guys. So I understand the struggles of studying. I understand the struggles of working full time, but I have to tell you guys, this is what it is. We have to stop complaining and start executing. I'm going to say that again. We have to stop complaining and start executing. All right. That's just the bottom line this week. That has to be our focus because we spend too much time explaining, complaining. That's what it's Mark just said, is stop explaining, Regina, and not stop complaining. But we have to stop complaining too. Maybe that's what I'm thinking. Maybe that's for myself. But we have to stop explaining what we're going to do and start executing. And I think of the program American Idol, and I struggle with the program because people get on there and they do their talent, what they want to be singers, right? American Idol or even America's Got Talent. Like if you watch, more people probably are watching America's Got Talent right now. But when you go to America's Got Talent, you put it all out there in front of 4 people. And it's your dream. This is your passion. This is what you've been doing. And, these people, they're up there dancing with dogs and they're juggling and they're singing. And you put it in front of somebody else and somebody else gets to tell you it's good or it's not good. Like, I hate that. I hate it because if you have a dream or if you have a passion, you don't need validation from anybody. Nobody needs to be able to tell you whether your dream is good or not. If it's good to you, it's good. But it won't ever come into fruition if you are just talking about it. You have to actually execute and do it. And once we get to that point, I think we will see changes in our life. So let me go back again. Stop explaining. Start executing. Yes. So we got to get out of this mindset that we have to explain every move that we make. And you see it on social media all the time too. Like people say, oh, I got up and I worked out today for 5 minutes. Great. That's good. That's good that you did that. But just do it. Just continue to do it. You don't have to tell everybody. Nobody has to validate what you're trying to do. If you do it, that's validation enough. If you do it, that is where the progress, that is where the success will come in. But it takes the execution. That is the hardest part about any plan, is actually doing it. So much time is spent on designing the dream, and we're fantasizing about our dream home and our dream car and our dream life, but we're not actually doing anything intentionally to get us there. And so you see people 50, 60, 70 years old still talking about dreams that they've never achieved because they haven't taken daily things to accomplish them, right? Daily things to accomplish them. So this week we are going to focus on the work, not the when or the win. Okay? And I want to explain that right now. Is focus on the work that you have to do, not the when, WHEN, meaning when it's all completed at the end of it. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about when it's over, because you're so immersed in the grind of it that it doesn't matter. You can go all day. You can go all week. All right. So we're not focusing on when it's over or when it's going to come. We're focusing on the work, and we're not focusing on the win, meaning the success of it. The success is great. The success of passing your NCLEX is amazing. I love to talk about it. But right now, that's just not where we are. We're not looking at the success of it because we have to do the work first. And this is Something that I'll be encouraging myself with all week is just getting in the grind of it and enjoying that process. Because if you try to skip out on doing the work, the win, W-I-N, will never come. Okay. Neither one of them. The win, the W-H-E-N, will never come either, because you won't be ready. You won't be ready to test. You won't be able to demonstrate. You won't even be able to receive the rewards because you haven't put in the work. People who try to get to higher positions without actually doing the work, when they get there, if by chance they do, they can't stay there because they don't have the work ethic to stay there. It takes a lot of sacrifice if you want success in any area of your life. And it takes a certain character to be able to sustain success. And if you haven't done any work, chances are you won't have developed the character that you need. Okay. So this week we are focusing on the work of building success in our life. All right. And that's our Monday motivation. It's not easy. It's not easy, but it's not impossible. And I know that you guys can do it. So, yeah, it's the daily grind. That's what it is, whatever that is for you. Like if you know part of your work is going and watching those motivational videos because they inspire you, go do that work. If you know you have some reading to do, if you know you have some questions to go over and review, don't talk about it, just be about it. Okay, don't talk about it, just be about it. That is your assignment from me. All right, that is your assignment for me. So our class motto is this: we can, we will, we must pass NCLEX. These are all verbs that we are going to do. We absolutely can do it. We will and we must. Action words to motivate and inspire us. So you literally, I like that. You literally, Donna, you have to pay for the prize, and the form of trade that you pay for is hard work and sacrifice. Yeah, we live in an amazing country. We live in America. Most of us, or you're trying to get to America. Here in America, literally, you can have anything you want. You can be anything you want. But I think we get a misunderstanding that something's going to be handed to us just because we're here, and that's not how it works at all. You have to work for it. You have to earn it. It's not going to be handed to you. It's available, but it's not handed to you. It takes work and sacrifice. So I am going to leave you guys with that today. This was your Monday motivation. Again, you guys, you know my email. You can always reach out to me. My email address is support@remarreview.com. We love to hear from you guys. This message was for you. So do with it what you will, and have a great, blessed week. More testimonials to come. Let's talk nursing. Let's talk NCLEX. It's all right here at Remar Review on Facebook, Remar Review on YouTube. We love you guys so much. Yes, that was your Monday motivation delivered to you from myself, Regina Callion. I will see you guys later. Have a great Monday and a great rest of your week. Bye.